Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Tuesday the 7th of October. Uncertainty whether a proposed law criminalising protests at private residences is written clearly enough to be effective. The government's proposed legislation to make disruptively protesting outside homes an offence. Pro-Palestine protesters have been demonstrating outside the house of Foreign Minister Winston Peters, where last night a window was smashed with a crowbar. A man's handed himself in and is due in court on Friday. Constitutional law expert Graham Edgler says the new law should be articulated better.
Queen Street's got massive apartment buildings on it. Are those residential areas and no protests down Queen Street? I mean, no one's going to apply the law that way.
New Zealand Post is being allowed to reduce deliveries and close stores under a new government agreement, but the state-owned enterprise says there will be no immediate changes to services. Business reporter Michael Sergel has the details.
Rural and PO boxes currently get at least 5 deliveries a week, in urban areas at least 3. The changes allow rural services to reduce to at least 3 times weekly and all others to at least 2. NZ Post will also be allowed to reduce postal outlets from 880 to 500, sliding down to 400 in 4 years.
Claims a lack of mental health support is leading to a surge in violence against police. Yesterday, a female police officer was shot in the leg in Auckland's Flatbush, leading to a 3-hour standoff. A 47-year-old man's appearing in the Manukau District Court today. Former police negotiator Lance Burdett says violence against police has increased globally, beginning during lockdowns. He says people who are hurting hurt others.
And that tends to be what's happening at the moment. There's just not enough support.
A researcher says she can only laugh as the government orders more vapes to help people quit smoking. Health New Zealand's been providing smokers with vape kits for almost a year under a pilot program. It initially ordered 3,000 and is getting more, including cinnamon and blueberry flavours. Auckland University researcher Kelly Burrows says it seems to be promoting vaping as healthier.
There are many studies coming out every day that are showing there are negative health effects in the short term and even in the medium term now.
It's being claimed government education reforms are throwing out the good with the bad. This year it's axed NCEA, Kahui Ako, research teachers of literacy in Māori and open plan classes. Sector leaders warn that blanket changes risk disadvantaging vulnerable students. NZEI delegate Liam Rutherford says the government seems ideologically driven and isn't listening.
And at the end of the day, it's going to be people working in education and children that are missing out because they seem to be a bit blind to holding on to the things that are working well.
To sport. Broncos NRL League Premiership winner Xavier Willison is the one uncapped player named in the Kiwis for the Pacific Championships against Samoa and Tonga starting this month. The Israel Premier Tech professional cycling team will change their name next season after being subject to a series of pro-Palestinian related protests this year. Is basketballer LeBron James poised to retire? The 40-year-old has posted a video to social media where he approaches a chair for what looks like a staged interview due for release at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.